Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, ScottDog. Thank you very much for joining us. We're back. We're playing some more F1. We're ready for the race. Last episode, we did qualifying. We did really badly in qualifying. And I had a little panic attack as I forgot to set the strategy and the game went in. I think I cut it out of the video. I managed to get back to before that point where we pick our strategy. So that's good news. So we'll go through and we'll do that. But we are really struggling. As I kind of expected, we don't know much about F1. So we kind of expected that. Let's go into here. We need to pick a strategy for our cars. And if we come and have a little look at the reports, we can see what we expect other people to do. They expect to go hard, medium, hard, medium, or hard, medium. I don't know why we're not going soft. Circuit suggested tries for dry weather. I guess because the softs would deteriorate too quickly because of the heat, maybe. Is that how it works? I mean, it's pretty damn hot. So I think from our point of view, we'll just have to, I think we're going to stick with what we're told. I've tried my own strategy a couple of times. It's failed miserably. I think what we'll do, you are in what position on the grid? Where are you on the grid? 18th and you're 19th. So I don't know if it really matters. Let's have you go medium, then hard. Let's have you go hard, then medium, right? It's a nice little mix. And we'll just see how it goes. I'm a little bit worried about the drop off here. Look, we're pushing it right to the very edge with this. Again, I assume this is tyre degradation, sort of the cliff. So with that being the case, we're going to be completing 2 laps with no tyres. But I suspect that means pretty much everyone else is. We could, if we wanted to, put them out on mediums, and then maybe a few laps from the end, bring them in if they're last, put them on softs, and just send them back out again. So maybe we'll do that. I think we get going. I think we could pretend like we know what we're talking about, but we don't. So let's just see what we learn this time round, and if we keep our jobs.
And there's Sebastian Vettel, slower than most yesterday. So today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid.
We're slower than everybody. We suck.
Down the grid.
I'm really intrigued to find out if our changes to our car make a massive difference, but obviously everybody else is making changes as well, so potentially not. The lights are out and we are off. We'll have a look at the first corner, shall we? We don't worry too much about what our guys are doing. We'll keep an eye on this. It'd be nice if you could hide the overview. Sainz is pulling away from Verstappen in second, Leclerc in third, and Perez in fourth. Vettel has made up a position, which is fantastic news. Question is, do we push a little bit harder just to begin with? Let's have a little look at the replay of this.
Here's the replay. Taking a look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel.
So it's interesting that Vettel lost a place to Stroll and then managed to pull that back and sneak in front of Latifi and get a little bit of pace off. Hopefully the rest of the boys are doing the same thing. Let's jump to the back of the grid and where we are. Let's see if Stroll is putting the pressure on Latifi. Norris is right at the back of the grid. I think Norris had the crash in qualifying or practice, right? Oh, hold on. That's our boy Vettel. Let's get you on overtake, shall we?
Use overtake. Copy.
Just want to see if we can get close and get past. Let's have a little look at tyres and the situation here. So Stroll on hard. There's the mediums. Quite a mixed bag, but everyone on hard or medium. All the top boys are on medium. I guess that's because in theory, they've got space in front of them to use the tyres and get away, whereas we're always gonna get held up, right? The tyres are getting warm apparently. I mean, that's not ideal news, is it? But what can you do?
Doing a good job. That's going to help you.
We did manage to get past him. I wasn't watching, but we did manage to get past him. Now, can we... Let's have a little look. It'd be nice if it also told you all of the other stuff. Maybe nothing else has happened, but it'd be nice if it showed you the other overtakes and stuff. it'd be kind of nice if you could have a camera mode which was kind of broadcast mode, and it had proper like commentary and an actual race, you know, sort of the overview of a race that you see in, you know, on a weekend.
Use energy.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're doing okay. How's Vettel doing? He is getting close. We should, I guess, go for the overtake here as well, right? Is that how Williams we're up against? Yeah, we need to get past that for sure. Poor old Norris. I mean, we can assume that Norris is going to overtake us, right? Go on, Vettel. He is trying everything to get past. Yeah, so another thing I was thinking, I'm really intrigued to find out what happens. I mean, because obviously it jumped us straight into like the week before the first race of the season. So we missed all of the off-season stuff. It'll be really interesting to know. Our DRS, I'm guessing, is on, or maybe not. Maybe we're not allowed to use it until we have to start building it up now. Maybe I don't really know. Oh, that's the flaps, right? So maybe we didn't use it there. Anyway, I'm really intrigued to find out what happens at the end of the season stuff. So 2 things. I'm intrigued to find out how much of a difference our upgrades make to our car against our rivals, because obviously I assume Williams will be upgrading their car. So I'm intrigued by that. And then how the heck off-season plays out if we're here in off-season. I'll be really interested to see how that plays out as well. Okay. So Stroll shouldn't be far behind us. There he is. We are trying to overtake. I have to say this game makes me want to play the F1 racing game, but I'm so bad at it. I can't concentrate for enough laps to be any good at it. Come on, Vettel. We need to get past this Williams, please. I think we're on mediums, they're on hards. Oh no, we're both on mediums, so it's just a straight up race, and we're going to do it this time round. Perfect. And then we want to get into defend mode against the other car, right? Let's try and manage those a little better. Where's Stroll? Let's jump over to Stroll, because we also want to get past over here, right? We want you to be harvesting.
Great play there. They've moved up a place.
DRS is obviously helping here. But I'm guessing now they're going to have DRS as well. I don't know where the DRS sections are. I should have looked. I guess we'll know when their flaps open. Okay, what lap are we in? We're in lap 4. We will speed it up a little bit. I do just like watching the first few laps just to see how things are going to settle in. And they're settling in with Norris right behind us. We don't seem to be closing on that Williams. Norris is right beside us. We're just about holding him off. Oh, could we make a move up the inside? No. Could we hold off Norris? No, I don't think we can. That's disappointing.
Still a lot to play for.
That is disappointing.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Okay, just while they're within range, let's try and see if we can get past them.
Okay.
Oh, it's tight down that straight. It's real tight.
This is good. Come on.
Be nice if there was a button where you could just hide the UI. Maybe there is. Maybe I've just missed it. But it'd be really nice if we could just remove the UI for screenshots and for, for everything else. And a camera mode where you can just zoom in and fly around. That'd be nice as well. How is Vettel getting on? So Norris is catching. And, oh, we did overtake Albon. I didn't even see that. Is that his name? I keep feeling like that's his name, but I'm not sure. We're up against the Hassers next. And I think they're a reasonable distance away from us. Yeah. Already. I think we need to keep this in defend, right, for now. Just to see if we can keep them away from us. And you've got overtake on, yeah, perfect. We could go to like boost and see if we can do anything special. Norris is through. Which is a tad disappointing. But we kind of knew it was going to happen, right? There's not many people here. The grandstand is half empty.
McLaren gain a position.
Don't you dare, no! How is this a thing? Hold him off, Vettel, come on. Oh, God. Side by side. They've got through. God damn it.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
We're in a race that we're not doing particularly well at. Okay, let's save the batteries for now. So we're still where we started pretty much, right? In fact, exactly where we started, I believe. I wonder how much quicker soft tyres are, you know, and how many laps they'd last. I wonder if there's an argument to get someone like Stroll in on soft tyres in the middle of the race and send them back out in the middle of the race. But I wonder if the biggest impact would be at the end of the race. You know, if we're still in this position, we might as well bring him in, put soft tyres on, and send him back out. Would be my feeling. Vettel got back through against Albon, which is great.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Really nice to see if we could actually pull away. What's our pit strategy? Let's just have a little look. So we've still got a long way to go. I think we can just speed this up and see how we go for the next. Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. We'll let this play out for a few laps because you know we're in the middle of a long stint of medium tyres. We've been overtaken. Vettel got overtaken by Stroll and Albon, and then overtook back.
We've got loads of energy.
Okay, copy.
Energy's good, Lance.
Okay,
We're going for it. We are going for it. And we make it stick. And then we're going to go defend. And I guess for you, we just deploy, right? You've got loads of energy. You may as well use it. Considering the gap is that big.
Aston Martin with a great
Good work,
win
Vettel.
there. They've moved
What did we
up
say
on
our
the
strategy was? Lap 20-ish.
yeah, okay.
We're above on our tyres, so we could keep them out and save this drop-off a little bit. That might be the best shout. Go when we have to for you, and I'm not sure what we do with you. Okay, let's speed this up again. I think this is fine. See if Vettel can hold his position. Norris is too far away for us to catch to be able to use DRS, so we're just kind of doing the laps. We're up to lap 15. We're approaching the window. Norris has pitted. Albon has pitted. And I'm guessing they pitted for mediums and hards. Yeah, okay. So we're in 16th, but we're not really in 16th. Because Norris is about to overtake Stroll. There we go. And then he's going to come back for Vettel as well. Just entered the pit window, yeah. There's Norris in front of Stroll.
great overtake.
So our tyres are well above where we need them to be for Vettel. So I think we're going to keep you out for just a little bit longer than we would. So what lap is this? 21, 22, 23. Let's watch Alonso in his lockup, shall we? Maybe we can... I mean, it's a long way to...
There's the lockup. That's the last thing they'll have wanted.
Yeah, they seem to deal with it all right, right? We need people to crash and be out of the race to get up the to get up the leaderboard, right? That's the only option we've got here. Okay, people are pitting. 46 for Vettel, 59. I'm going to ignore this for now. I'm just going to keep out for just a little bit longer. I should just do the strategy that they recommend, right? I really should, but I can't help myself. And we could go more aggressive and all of those things, but... Okay. 43% on the tyres. Oh no. What just happened? I know I said I needed people to drop out. I didn't mean you. What are you doing?
Like we've had a spin.
Oh no. Is he out of the race?
Now let's have a look.
I don't think so. It's just a spin, right? What are you doing, Stroll?
And this, yes, this is where they spun out.
Get moving.
The team are really disappointed with that.
So what does that mean? He is still running, and he's got a long way to catch. Okay. Is this the lap we bring you in?
And a new position just gained by Williams.
Yeah, we know. He was off the track, right? How are your tyres looking? 40%. I think we go around this, we finish this lap, and then we bring you in, I think. I wonder if there's any way we can get Stroll to go longer and then bring him in for softs. I do wonder. I can't help but mess with the strategy. But again, I feel like when you're 19th or 20th, it doesn't really make any difference, right? You may as well try things. I mean, Norris is so far ahead. So you're now coming round. So we're going to pit the next lap. Should we push the tyres a little bit more?
Happy to push.
Copy.
Just see how quickly they deteriorate on this last lap. And we want to pit, right? And we want you to come back out on hards. Okay, good.
Box.
Okay. We're pushing the tyres a little bit. We've got a little bit of extra fuel. I mean, it's not going to matter. I think Vettel is so far ahead of us. Sorry, Norris is so far ahead of us. Yeah, we know the tyres are getting a little warm. It's all good. How do I get rid of this? Go away. I want to see... Yeah, ridiculous. And a long way back for Stroll as well. We'll just keep harvesting battery and we'll see if we can make anything work after this. Okay, so you're coming into pit. I think we put this back down to standard. I don't know if that matters for this.
Drop back a bit.
But in comes Vettel for their stop.
Pit lane.
Come on, Vettel.
Copy that. So Sebastian, make sure you get your pit limiter as you come in the pit lane.
You're doing okay considering, right? Pit stop has happened and we are out. There's a shot that no one wants to see. Okay, good. Super. We're back out. We have dropped behind Stroll and Latifi, and we're just in front of Albon. Let's use it for defending, shall we? Don't know if it's going to help based on DRS, but
Energy's good.
Okay.
Use energy.
Okay.
Vettel is having to hold on against Albon. Hopefully we can push away. Let's just have a look at the leaders. Looks like it's going particularly well for Sainz. Verstappen is a few seconds behind. And then a big gap to the next Ferrari. Okay. So our next pit stop is lap 31 to 3 maybe 34. So let's keep going. I think we don't need to worry too much about it. Let's get on Stroll here, and we've just seen Vettel get overtaken, which means we can change you to overtake. We're about to get lapped.
Need a charge here.
Copy.
I'm assuming that the fast cars that are coming around to lap can't use DRS against lapped cars. Hopefully these people overtaking us are not gonna slow us down and let Albon keep going. We're trying everything we can to get past. Go on, Vettel. We're trying to go around the outside. It might have been contact there. We've now got the inside line. Can we make it stick? Can we make it stick? No, we can't. And now here come the Ferrari to overtake. We're going to have to let them past. That is disappointing. We're slowing them down. There we go. We've let it pass. But look at the gap now between us, just because we had to wait for that Ferrari. Hopefully the same thing happens to them. How's Stroll doing? He's doing all right. Okay. Let's speed this up. Okay, and up we go again. It's not looking like a fantastic result. Vettel is last. We're in the pit window. I think we keep going because your tyres are fine, right? We've got a load of extra fuel here to use. But
And a new position. Just gained.
how have we lost a place there as well, Stroll? I guess because our tyres are shot to bits a little bit. This is going horrendously. Good work, Stroll. Okay, this is the optimum lap, so let's ignore this for now and just see. How are we looking? We're above where we want to be. We're never going to get enough to do a soft tyre stop. I think we keep going for a couple more laps. We'll keep an eye on this. It's at 40 at the moment. Poor old Vettel, he's having a nightmare. Considering we spun as well. Let's just leave it on neutral for both of them, I think. Okay, 39% on the tyres. Yeah, I feel like a couple of laps more and we'll be golden on those mediums. Maybe in a slightly better position than everyone else, but everyone might be doing a two-stop. I don't think so, but we have overtaken Latifi. Did he do another pit stop? No. Oh, how did that happen? Did I just miss it? Okay. Tyres are at 38%. I'm going to do one more lap, I think. Let's just speed this up a little bit. We'll let Stroll get past the start-finish line, and then we'll bring him in. There we go. Okay, you're going to pit now. And we're putting you on mediums, right? There's no way. What lap are we on? 35. Let's just have a look. Lifetime, 17 laps. Never going to get there. Okay, we're doing mediums then. Okay, good. Stroll's coming in, which is fine. Let's speed this up. We're 4 seconds or so away from Albon, which is bad news, really. But ultimately doesn't make too much difference. There's still no points for any of us. Stroll's back out, last place. But I think could potentially push a little bit. Let's have you push just a little bit. Oh, someone spun on turn 14. It hasn't made too much difference to us. Vettel is potentially closing that gap a little bit on Albon. Vettel was overtaken. What happened? Albon. Let's see it. Let's see it. We can see Vettel go flying past, right? That's the same place as Stroll, right?
That's where they spin out.
Isn't that the same place as Stroll? There must be a crosswind. I've heard that said before on the racing. Which I guess makes sense if you're driving a car that fast with sort of downforce and then a wind comes right across the way the way you turn in or where you turn in. It's going to have an impact, right? So Vettel is about to get lapped by Hamilton, who's in 5th. And Stroll is about to get overtaken by Latifi, I think. There it is. It's happened.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Let's bring this back down to balance. Just a little bit worried about tyres and all the rest of those things. But again, we look like we're doing okay. I think we can bring this one through to its inevitable conclusion where we do not make any real difference. And again, the DRS coming in handy for us. But now they are going to have the DRS against us. I find it such a weird thing where you're like, yeah, no, you have it. Now you're behind, you have it. I kind of understand the principle of it, right? But it's just kind of fabricating excitement because invariably a car is going to overtake another car with DRS, as it's just happened again.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Okay, hold on to it, Stroll. Come on. Hopefully Russell will slow them down as they overtake and not us. That's the ideal scenario, right? Lap 51. We can maybe push just a little bit with both. Just to keep an eye on the fuel here, but push until that comes down to a reasonable number. We are catching Norris, I think, which is interesting. Let's just slow this down. Where is Vettel? So Verstappen has finished. We're interested in what Vettel's doing, really. Is there any chance? Is there any chance? Don't think so, not on this last lap, but we're going for it. We are really going for it. We're going to have a tiny little bit of the straight to make a move against... Well, I thought it was Norris, but maybe this isn't. Maybe this is someone who overtook us, right? It's one of the Alpines, is it? So this isn't Norris at all. I thought we were really close, but that's the interval. Yeah, what? I'm confused. Doesn't really matter.
So this is
This is the last lap. It does matter.
The tyres.
Let's just get everything on attack, right?
Copy.
I am very confused, mind you. What am I looking at here? Where's Vettel? He's over here. And who's that in front of him? Norris is miles away. What's this?
Max
Oh, I
Verstappen
see. So
over the
Ricardo
finish
is
line
11
and
seconds.
today's winner.
And then they're 2 to 11. Is that right? And they're to that. And then we're miles away. I see. So it's all irrelevant anyway. I see. Sorry, I was looking at this thinking we must be close, but we're 45 seconds away from Norris, right? I was looking at this the wrong way. I see. And they're 0.12 seconds away from... Okay, fine. So all a bit irrelevant, really. The only question is, can Stroll get past whoever they're battling? And the answer is no, because they've had the flag. So it's just Vettel getting around this corner. Look at us overtaking that fella. And then not overtaking that fella. Well, there you go. Look, we are pretty much done here. It got a bit confusing at the end, but now I've learned how to read this. We're miles away. We didn't overtake Albon, which is a bit disappointing, but 17th finish is kind of, what we expect, right? And that should be it. That should wrap this one up. Vettel's going to throw his thing away in a bit of a grump. These guys completely oblivious to it. Yeah, it's kind of what we expected.
Aston Martin had a good enough weekend, but there's still some margin for improvement here.
There's no rest for F1 team. Let's hope their hard work can get them closer to exceeding expectations in the next race.
And our
The
board
race
are going to be
wraps up.
annoyed,
The team is
as they
ranked
always
in
are.
ninth in the constructor standings.
We just need a change, right? We need something to work for us. Hello? The skip button doesn't do anything. Okay, there we go. Well, look, another one in the books. We're well off the pace. We're far from being any kind of entertainment. All we can do is overtake Williams, essentially. We're still down here with Williams on 0 points. How the heck do we get anything out of any of this? We need we need growth. We need all sorts of other stuff happening. Come on. 3.7 million back in. I think it's like 20 days. We need a couple of weekends off, right? We need a couple of weekends off. Let's have a read of some of this. As you know, we may change regulations to define a Formula 1 rules between seasons to make the sport fairer and for competitors and more engaging for fans. With these goals in mind, we're proposing minor technical regulation for the 2023. All the current regulations have been assessed, and we believe that many can and should be changed to promote closer competition between teams. These proposed regulation changes will have sweeping effects on all areas of car development, so please review the technical breakdown below and respond as soon as possible. Minor technical regulation changes will reduce all teams' design expertise regarding the affected car parts. This will impact all teams regardless of their car strengths or weaknesses. I mean, I feel like anything that makes cars worse is better for us, right? But let's go for minimal. I don't know if it matters too much. Not at this stage anyway. Max Verstappen claimed a victory. We know that. Difficult race, ball watch, disappointment with team performance below expectations. Yeah, we hear you. Good morning, an update from the circuits. Have you got any points we can actually spend? No. No, you haven't. How do I know how much XP you've got and how close you are over here? 87 to the next point. So, okay, when's the next race is the next important question. We've got a week of nothing, and then we've got a weekend of racing here. Okay, well, look, let's put a cut in here and we'll see how the votes and all the rest of those things. We'll be back next Friday with the practice and all of the build up to practice. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. If you're liking the series, please leave a comment. Really helps with video engagement. Leave a like. That also helps. Subscribe to the channel. And if you like collector cards, pack openings, please check out STG Cards. The link will be in the description below, where we open lots and lots of collector's cards each week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.